everyone see us. Yeah, it's fine.
Now, hang on, just before we begin. This was advertised, this section of the day was advertised as Gwyneth versus Mark Dexter.
Yeah, I thought there was something I didn't know about, like some kind of fight or...
Yeah, but I mean, I read that about 3 weeks ago, and as soon as I saw it, I thought, okay, we're obviously going to do battle in some way. So I've been brushing up my mixed martial arts, my judo, and...
I'm going to referee, that's why I'm here.
But apparently we're just going to chat.
I know, sorry guys.
If you'd like to see Gwyneth and Mark fight, I can arrange that, no doubt.
Cool,
So how would you want to start this then, okay? Because we don't want to just bore you with us asking Mark all the questions we would like to know. We will get you guys involved. I can see Kerry already there with her microphone. Okay,
I can't do any questions on maths
Oh,
or
that's the whole script gone there.
the rules of sumo wrestling. So, that was it.
My
Okay.
question.
Out the window.
Okay, do you want to start the Gwyneth?
I thought you were going to start with the normal long...
I'm going to ask him all the boring normal questions that you usually ask actors, and then Gwyneth's going to ask some Red Dwarf related ones for all of you buttons down there. So, Mark, hi.
Hello, hi.
Hello, how you doing? So you're an actor?
Apparently.
Is that your official job?
My
Official job?
my official job, my only job is there. I used to help my dad out. He was a roofer.
Okay.
And I stood on his ladder a couple of times at weekends, but that's about the only other job I've ever done. So I'm a bit
just
useless.
as well, because these questions are to do with your acting job.
Thank God. Or
One
I can
that
do.
gets you the money.
I'll take a ladder question if you.
I'll give you a ladder question, that's fine. I can add that to my list. So, let's start with the generic question. This is what we would ask a lot of people. Why did you want to be an actor? Did you wake up one morning and go, yep, that's the job for me? Roofing, don't want to do roofing.
Somebody just asked me that at my table, and the answer is when when I was about 8, my sister was in a local production of The Wizard of Oz. She was playing Dorothy, and at the end of it, it was an amateur dramatics thing. My mom, I was terribly shy when I was younger. I couldn't go to parties or anything, so this was a nightmare scenario for me. My mom made me go on stage during the curtain call with a bunch of flowers to present to my sister. And I say made me, I was literally forced. I didn't want to do it, but
I'd like to do this interview as well.
Thank you very much. I walked up some stairs at the front of I handed her these flowers, and then I turned around, and there was this sea of smiling, happy faces, just like this one here. And I thought, that's not so bad. This is quite good. So the next year, I ended up being in Babes in the Wood, in the same amateur dramatics association, and got caught the bug, and that was it. So it's my sister's fault.
And the smiley audience as well.
Yeah.
So if you guys were all sad and miserable, you wouldn't want to do the job anymore. So just carry that.
It's up to you. It's up to you.
Bless him. So, how did you get to be the role of Howard?
Well, I suppose. I mean, when I got the call, it was like a mixed blessing, because I thought, well, this is really exciting. I'd love to be in Red Dwarf. But then I heard it was to play Rimmer's brother, and it just suddenly occurred to me that everyone thinks I look like Chris Barry.
That's not a bad thing, trust us.
So that's what made you decide to be an actor. So I've got here, where did you train? So actors tend to do some training because you aren't just perfectly talented, are you? Did you need training?
Good God, no. I needed all the help I could get. I was originally in it's still going actually, it's now called the Television Workshop in Nottingham. It used to be called the Central Television Workshop, but Central don't exist anymore. I auditioned for that when I was about 13 and got in, and that was really the bulk of my training. I did a lot of TV shows, missed a great deal of school to make TV shows.
This is why there's no maths questions.
Yeah, exactly. All the rules of sumo, I missed that day as well. And then I went to RADA, the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, after that. So, and that's technically where I got most of my training, but I think I really cut my teeth with the TV workshop. Yeah, I'd already been David Cameron, and now they're, oh my God! I thought I was going to play James Bond, I'm going to play Rimmer's brother. I think the casting director had seen me on stage recently beforehand and worked out that I could do comedy. But the main thing was that skimming through the Actors Directory spotlight, they just saw some poor fellow who looked like Chris. And it was like, I'm sorry for what God's done to you, but the upside is that there's a job on offer if you want it. And I said, oh, thanks, okay.
Well, you did a very good job.
Thank
Very
you.
very convincing.
The other thing was that I had to watch loads of Red Dwarf as part of my research. Instead of watching the news to get David Cameron, I had to watch Red Dwarf, so that was an upside.
I was going to say that would have been very good.
Yeah.
So I've been lucky enough to see the live shows on the recent ones. So obviously, is that something you'd ever done before in front of a live audience?
No, I hadn't done it before, and I didn't realise that there was going to be an audience, because I made the mistake of Googling the previous series, which hadn't been done in front of an audience. So I thought, oh, okay, they don't shoot it in front of an audience anymore. That's great. Oh, God. And then I think it was day 2 of rehearsals, Craig was saying, oh, when are the seats in? And he was asking Chris or somebody, and I was overhearing this, I was thinking, seats? I wonder what that means. That's obviously some sort of Red Dwarf code for something. And then he said it again, I thought, well, maybe he's saying suits. And maybe that means the producers, one of the producers come in to have